Hey Planty people, it's Krista and Lito with Botanical Bird. This is our new cat. His name is Lito and I'm absolutely smitten. He lets us cuddle him even if it's not his favorite. Like, oh, okay. Bye, love. In the mornings, he'll really let us cuddle him because he needs lots of attention. He's pretty friendly. Like, he'll just walk up to you when he wants pets, which is pretty much always. Sometimes he shows interest in my plants, and that's when he gets the water bottle. But if you hear like chittering throughout my videos from now on, it's probably Lito. He's a very, very vocal guy. So this week I wanted to chat with you about some of my favorite planty characteristics. I feel like whether or not we know it, there are reasons that certain plants call our name, right? If you don't know what your specific favorite planty characteristics are, I encourage you just to kind of walk around your space and think like what those plants have in common. And like maybe they've changed over time. I know that mine definitely have. So I think it's just kind of like a fun thing to know about yourself as a plant person. So let's get started. One of the first things that called me to plants were trailing and vining plants, like this Ceropegia woodii or string of hearts. This bad boy came to me. It was kind of long, but I'm just impressed with all of the trailing it has done over time. So definitely this guy might win the award for trailing and vining. Another one of my planty characteristics that kind of just stuck out to me over time were circular leaves, especially like Peperomia hope. Oh, they're so cute. I don't know what it is about circular leaves. I listened to a podcast once that said that a circle was a very happy shape. That might sound funny, but it's a very happy shape. It doesn't have any hard angles. This podcast had mentioned that a lot of things as kids that we like are circular, like bubbles or a ball that you play with or things like that. So circular leaves, maybe that has something to do with it. I think the plant with the most circular leaves that I currently have is this Hoya obovata. And the splash really helps too. It's super cute. But I don't know, just looking at this plant and hoping that it eventually fills up this whole ring, it just makes me happy. Like it seems like a bubbly, happy plant, right? And it combines with the trailing vining plants too, so that's like a twofer. Another really early planty characteristic that I knew that I loved was variegated plants. And I'm gonna add on plant patterns, plant leaf patterns, because I don't know if some of this counts as variegation, like all calathea ever, right? Like their leaf patterns are always amazing, and it's not variegated like a marble queen pothos, but the leaves have very distinct patterns, so I'm gonna count leaf patterns with variegation. So like this Calathea macroyana, I feel like I always have this in my videos because it's just one of my favorite plants. And just good old fashioned, honest to goodness plant variegation like this Scindapsus pictus exotica with that silver. It's amazing. I think why I like variegation is that it brings something new to plants. I definitely love plants that have solid leaf colors, but something about variegation makes them just extra special. And I think it's kind of the snowflake effect of no two variegated plants are the same, I think. It's kind of an assumption I'm making, but I think that's the idea, is like everyone is unique, you know? In contrast to my earlier statement about vining and trailing plants, as of late I've been interested in more like upright plants that have long stems, and then especially when they have long leaves, like this Philodendron billeti, just super cool. And this is something I've been more interested in lately, whereas before I think I would have passed more on these plants. And last, a main characteristic that I really like in plants are chubby little leaves. So I'll get this a lot with Hoya and obviously all succulents, but I think this Haworthia is a really great example. The leaves just have like some chunk to them, you know? I think it's super cute. And I love the clear tips on this. But I think it just makes them seem more like maybe like babies are chubby and certain leaves on plants are chubby. I just find it super cute for some reason. All right, so if you'd love to share your favorite planty characteristics in the comment section below, I would love to read them. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Botanical Bird, and bird has a U in it, not an I, and follow my planty Instagram, which is at botanical_bird. And remember, I'm rooting for you. Bye.